Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today's video is all about two UK coins that seem ordinary but can actually be worth surprising money. We are taking a close look at the Elizabeth II pence coins from 1999 and 2001, both produced without mint marks and both known for hiding valuable examples in circulation. Let's get started. First up, the 1999 2 pence belongs to the post-1992 era of UK 2p coins, meaning it is made from copper-plated steel, giving it its signature magnetic property and a reddish shine when preserved properly. The obverse features the fourth official portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley, whose initials appear clearly on the lower right portion of the Queen's shoulders. On the reverse is the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, including the three ostrich feathers rising from a coronet, and the motto ICHDN, meaning I serve. This classic Ironside design had been used since decimalisation in 1971 and remains one of the most recognisable UK coin motifs, although the Royal Mint does not place mint marks on standard circulation. 2p coins collectors still pay close attention to year-to-year differences, die states, metal quality and strike characteristics, all of which make the 1999 issue especially interesting when preserved in uncirculated grade. Most 1999 2p coins circulated heavily for decades, collecting scratches, dulling edge wear, bag marks, pocket abrasion and environmental discoloration. This is why finding a true uncirculated 1999 2 pence is far more uncommon than people imagine. Uncirculated examples retain the natural flowing mint luster, the satin-like metallic cartwheel effect, and most importantly, show absolutely no signs of friction on the high points, such as the Queen's hair curls, the feathers on the reverse, and the lettering details. These untouched coins are often pulled from mint sets, forgotten coins in drawers, or carefully stored collections, and because high-grade modern decimals are becoming a niche category in numismatics, UNC coins today increasingly attract premium interest. Condition is everything, and this 1999 piece, when flawless, becomes a smart long-term collectible. Let's talk about numbers. A normal circulated 1999 UK 2p still holds only face value due to its enormous mintage, but a true uncirculated specimen can sell for approximately £1 to £5 sterling, depending on eye appeal, brightness, luster, sharpness, and whether it is from a stored mint set. High-grade raw examples that appear MS63, MS65 quality often sell for £5, £15 if you manage to get a top-end piece professionally graded. For example, PCGS, NGC, MS65 or MS66, your coin could comfortably reach the £20 to £30 range in the right collector market. And if the coin has an error, like a clipped planchet, off-center strike, broad strike, or strong double die characteristics, it can push values even higher, sometimes £30 to £80 plus, depending on rarity and severity. While this is not a rare date overall, uncirculated plus errors can absolutely transform its value. Now let's walk through the collector famous mint detail inspection system, which is a method of examining a coin in micro areas. These include the uniformity of the outer rim, sharpness of denticle surface, reflection across obverse fields, helmet smooth transition, lines between the Queen's hair curls, sharpness of the Elizabeth II DG Reg F.D lettering, portrait cheek, smoothness, micro contact marks, luster, flow patterns, possible die polishing lines, reverse shield clarity, the exact texture of the three feathers, boldness of each inscription letter in TWO, Pence, strength of the central coronet, magnetic test confirmation, plating, smoothness, flan integrity, die fatigue signs, micro nicks near the edges, strike centering, date punch sharpness, copper plating thickness, toning, uniformity, potential doubling on letters, and up to 30 more micro checks, focusing on die clash marks, planchet lamination, copper coloration consistency, die where microscopic friction and rim to field transitions. This deep inspection is what truly separates amateur graders from advanced numismatists. Although most 1999 2p coins were struck normally, collectors have documented multiple interesting mint anomalies. In this era, look out for off-center strikes, which leave uneven blank space around one part of the rim, clipped planchette errors, particularly curved clips, broad strikes where the rim appears expanded, or soft die cracks usually forming small raised lines near the lettering, reverse doubling especially around TWO, Pence, and occasional copper plating defects such as fisheyes, blisters, or bubbles. Striking errors on magnetic coins can sometimes be dramatic because the steel core reacts differently during upsetting and striking. Any UNC 1999 coin showing a clear error is easily worth several times more than a normal example. Many collectors ask if they should send a 1999 2p to PCGS or NGC. The answer depends on condition. If your coin appears to have exceptional luster, minimal bag marks, and nearly perfect surfaces, grading may be worthwhile, especially if it reaches MS65 or higher. That's where value increases become noticeable. However, if your coin is simply a clean, uncirculated coin with small imperfections, professional grading may cost more than the market value it returns. Always examine the cheek area on the queen's portrait and the smoothness of the reverse fields. These zones determine whether a coin is premium quality. Error coins, however, are usually worth slabbing because authenticated errors sell far more easily and attract global buyers. Uncirculated coins must be protected with extreme care. The copper-plated steel surface reacts easily to oils, moisture, and dust. Never touch the surfaces with fingers. Always hold by the rim or wear cotton gloves. Store the coin in an airtight capsule or non-PVC holder. Avoid cheap plastic pouches that release chemicals over time. Keep the coin in a dry environment, ideally with silica gel or humidity control. Do not attempt to clean the coin under any circumstances. Uncirculated coins must be protected with extreme care. The copper-plated steel surface reacts easily to oils, moisture, and dust. Never touch the surfaces with fingers. Always held by the rim or wear cotton gloves. Store the coin in an airtight capsule or non-PVC holder. Avoid cheap plastic pouches that release chemicals over time. Keep the coin in a dry environment, ideally with silica gel or humidity control. Do not attempt to clean the coin under any circumstances. Cleaning destroys originality and instantly reduces collector value. Even small hairlines caused by wiping can drop a coin from UNC to a low-grade AU instantly. Natural toning is acceptable, but uneven corrosion or dark patches need professional conservation only. If you plan to sell your 1999 2p in uncirculated grade, presentation is everything. Photograph the coin under bright, diffused light that reveals the natural luster. Without glare, use macro mode or a clip-on phone lens. Show front, back, edges, and close-ups of key features like the feathers and the queen's portrait. Mention that the coin is uncirculated 1999 copper-plated steel, no mint mark, and specify whether it comes from a mint set or a collector album. If the coin has an error, show multiple angles and describe the error accurately. Raw UNC and collector forums. Graded coins sell best at auction houses or dedicated numismatic marketplaces. Always set realistic expectations and provide buyers with clear, honest photos. And that concludes this deep, detailed, and collector-focused examination of the Elizabeth II Pence coin from 1999 in uncirculated condition, including its market value, historical context, mint detail analysis, error, potential grading decisions, and long-term preservation advice. If you enjoyed this long-form numismatic breakdown and want more high-quality analyses just like this, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and share it with fellow collectors. Your support helps me make more educational coin content every week. Drop a comment telling me what UK decimal coin you want me to analyze next, and if you want a downloadable point grading checklist I will create one in a future episode. Thank you for watching and happy coin hunting. Next up, the 2001 2 pence coin belongs to the period after 1992, meaning it is struck in copper-plated steel, which gives the coin its magnetic reaction and rich copper shine when properly preserved. The obverse features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank. Broadly, his initials appear boldly beneath the Queen's neck, and this portrait is known for being realistic, mature, and more detailed than prior depictions. The reverse retains the classic badge of the Prince of Wales, designed by Christopher Ironside, showing the three ostrich feathers rising from a coronet, and the motto ICHDN, meaning I serve, reflecting centuries-old royal symbolism, even though the Royal Mint places no mint mark on circulating 2p coins. Collectors still differentiate the 2001 issue by examining strike quality, flan consistency, magnetic behavior, and surface preservation, especially in high grades like UNC and Gem UNC. Finding a true uncirculated 2p coin from 2001 may sound simple, but it is far more challenging than people realize. Millions of these coins entered circulation rapidly and experienced heavy wear for over 2 decades. Only coins pulled from mint sets or carefully stored shortly after minting remain uncirculated. A genuine UNC coin must show no friction at all on the Queen's hair curls, the tops of the lettering, the central feathers, or the high points of the coronet on the reverse mint luster should radiate evenly across the fields, producing the well-known cartwheel effect when the coin is tilted. Under light, many coins appear clean at first glance, but show micro scratches, bag marks, or light rub when viewed closely, instantly lowering the grade from UNC to AU. This is why 2001 2 pence UNC coins stand out as surprisingly collectible today. In uncirculated condition, the 2001 2p coin typically sells between £1 and £5, depending on luster, strength, brightness, strike sharpness, and whether it came directly from an official mint set. When the coin achieves a high mint state grade such as MS64 or MS65, value rises into the £6 to £15 range. Coins that are extremely clean and showcase near perfect surfaces, sometimes reaching MS67 or MS68, can fetch £20 to £35 at coin fairs or eBay auctions. Era versions such as off-center strikes, broad strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks may escalate in value, dramatically reaching £25 to over £100, depending on severity. While the 2001 issue is not rare overall, the scarcity of flawless surfaces paired with error potential makes this date appealing for both collectors and dealers. Now let's move into the advanced portion of this analysis, the mint detail inspection method, a technique preferred by serious collectors to evaluate modern coins with extreme precision. This system examines 60 micro areas, including rim consistency, thickness, uniformity, die pressure, lines, reflective field behavior, microscopic luster, flow patterns, clarity of the Queen's eyebrow, precision of the hair bun, texture, depth of the IRB, initials, spacing between the lettering, micro contact marks on the obverse fields, evidence of die fatigue, quality of the copper plating on the steel core, tiny plating, bubbles, edge, milling, texture, strike centering, accuracy, raised imperfections near the date, visibility of each feather strand, edge, strike strength, cartwheel, radiance, die polishing, lines, micro scratches, natural brilliance, toning, patches, plating, adhesion, hidden, doubling on 2 pence, relief, profile, planchette, surface preparation, and over 40 additional tests evaluating texture, flatness, magnetic uniformity, flaw detection, and point-by-point surface analysis. This method separates standard UNC from premium gem UNC coins. The 2001 2 pence may not have rare, regular strike varieties, but errors from this period are actively collected and sometimes command strong prices. Errors include curved clipped, planchets caused by miscut blank straight edge clips, broad strikes where the rim expands outward due to a missing collar off-center strikes where the design appears, shifted die cracks forming raised lines across the queens, portrait or lettering plating blisters on the copper surface weak, strikes due to improper pressure and reverse doubling particularly noticeable on the words 2 pence and ICHDN. Any of these errors on a mint state 2001 coin becomes significantly more valuable. Collectors pay extra for dramatic shifts or strong die breaks, especially when the coin remains uncirculated with full luster. Sending a 2001 2p coin to PCGS or NGC is only worthwhile if the coin shows exceptional luster, no scratches, and nearly perfect fields. Most coins will not grade high because small marks or faint friction often appear under magnification, but if your coin looks flawless, grading can elevate its value sharply if it lands in the MS66, MS67 range. Graded error coins are especially successful on auction platforms. Grading also provides authentication, adds trust, and protects the coin permanently. However, because grading fees can exceed the value of a regular UNC piece, always inspect your coin carefully using a 10x loop before deciding to preserve the beauty of a 2001 2 pence UNC coin. Avoid touching the surfaces with bare fingers, as skin oils can permanently stain the copper plating. Store the coin in an airtight capsule or a high-quality non-PVC holder. Keep it away from humidity, heat, and sunlight. Copper-plated steel is highly reactive and moisture can cause spotting or discoloration. Never clean the coin. Cleaning will create micro scratches and instantly drop the grade from UNC to AU or lower. Allow natural toning to occur. Collectors often appreciate subtle, even toning, especially around the edges. A properly stored UNC 2001 2p can remain pristine for decades. When selling your 2001 2 pence in uncirculated grade, clear and flattering photos are essential. Use bright but diffused lighting to reveal full mint luster without causing glare. Capture close-ups of the queens, portrait, the feathers, the rim, and the date. Always include edge photos to prove the coin is not damaged or cleaned. In your listing description, state clearly 2001 UK 2 pence uncirculated, no mint mark, magnetic copper plated steel, brilliant surfaces, great luster. If it has an error, describe it accurately and show several angles. Error UNC coins attract more views and sell faster. Good platforms include eBay, UK numismatic, and collector auctions. And that brings us to the end of this full deep dive video on the Elizabeth II 2 pence coin from 2001 in uncirculated condition, covering its value, history, design, grading strategies, errors, mint detail analysis, and preservation tips. If you enjoyed this extremely long educational documentary style script, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, drop a comment, and share this video with other coin collectors who love learning about modern UK decimal coins. Your support motivates us to continue producing in-depth coin research, detailed breakdowns, and high-quality numismatic videos. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep growing your knowledge.